Yo, what's going on, guys? It is CoJoMo here, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about the differences between 16:9 and 4:3 aspect ratio. It is a very hot topic in the CS2 community, and it is quite the battle. We'll be diving into the pros and cons of each to help you decide which is the best fit for your playstyle. But before we do that, make sure you subscribe to the channel, and there is a message from the sponsor of today's video. Let me tell you about the sponsor of today's video, Clash.gg, a Counter-Strike 2 Gambo website that has a massive variety of game modes to play. My favorite is case battles. You can battle with your friends and compete for your dream inventory. They also have so many different deposit methods like Counter-Strike 2 skins and crypto. There are endless features on the site like rakeback, daily cases, and rain every 30 minutes. And the best part is, they even give you a 5% deposit bonus when you use the code CoJo. Using my code would help me out so much and allow me to keep making quality videos. So thank you again to Clash for this opportunity. Make sure you're above the legal age in your country to use this site. Alright, so let's quickly break down what aspect ratios are in Counter-Strike 2. Aspect ratio refers to the proportional relationship between the width and the height of your screen. Two common ratios for CS2 are 16:9 and 4:3. The first number represents the width, and the second number represents the height. So 16:9 and 4:3 are just those aspect ratios. So 16:9 is known as widescreen. It is the standard aspect ratio for most displays, and it offers a wide field of view. It's very wide, making it easier to spot enemies on both sides. And let's talk about the key advantages of playing on 16:9 in CS2. So the first one is you will have an increased peripheral vision. So this means that you're going to be able to spot more people on the sides of your screen than if you're on 4:3. It is extremely wide, like I mentioned earlier, so people aren't going to really be able to sneak up on you, and you're going to be able to have that Hawkeye vision across the map. Also, 16:9 offers an improved graphics quality. So the biggest advantage is your graphics are going to look insane on 16:9. It's going to look so clean, so crisp, and a lot of times it almost looks like you're playing in a movie when you're playing on 16:9. So that is honestly my favorite thing about that resolution. Even though I don't play on it personally, 16:9 just looks beautiful, honestly. And if you're a newer player and you like graphics, you like how your game looks, 16:9 is going to be your aspect ratio. And lastly, a lot of people just feel like 16:9 offers better natural aiming. So a lot of this comes down to on 16:9, when people swing you and people are running around the map, it looks a lot slower than on 4:3. So when people swing you, when you're shooting people, it feels very slow, methodical, and you don't get like jump scared as much from someone wide swinging you like a Ferrari race car down a race car track. So just that's a good thing about 16:9 is it does feel a lot easier to hit those shots, and pistols feel very easy on 16:9 because of how slow people move. Opping feels a lot easier on 16:9. Rifling can be a little harder when you're spraying and stuff, but I feel like one taps and those kind of things are solid and crisp on 16:9. But let's go ahead and talk about the 4:3 ratio. Let's talk about the advantages that brings. So 4:3, guys, the advantages you're going to get with that is you're going to have larger character models. So on 4:3, it's going to stretch your screen out very far and make it very easy for these player models to appear bigger, and thus giving you better chances at hitting headshots, spraying them down, and it's going to really zoom in your field of view, right? Which also brings in the it just feels better, right? It just aiming on 4:3 is very solid because it's a closer field of view, and a lot of players just like how clean it feels. Like, it feels so raw. I don't know how to describe it other than just like go turn 4:3 on your for yourself, and you'll just feel how crisp and smooth and fast the game feels. It really just immerses you into the game. Now, I will say with 4:3, this is for players that are trying to take it more seriously and, play professionally and stuff, because it makes the game look bad, right? The game looks very bad on 4:3, but like I said, if you don't care about how good the game looks and you're just trying to get your advantages and stuff, like I really think it's the way to go. So also, guys, I have a video teaching you how to play on 4:3 stretch on my channel. Make sure you check that out if you're serious about this game. If you've never changed resolutions, though, I just suggest to sticking by 16:9. But yeah, I mean, 4:3 is the way to go in my opinion. But let's quickly talk about the disadvantages for each of the aspect ratios. So on 16:9, disadvantage is that, character models are a lot smaller in proportion to your screen because of how big of a field of view you have, compared to 4x3 where the character models are huge because you have a limited FOV. But that also becomes a con for 4x3. So if people are swinging you on the sides of your screen, you're not going to be able to see them unless you're playing on 60x9. You know what I mean? So it just is a pro and con. So if people are swinging you in the middle of the screen, 4x3 is great. If they're swinging you on the edge of the screen, it's very bad. 16x9, if they're swinging you on the edge of the screen, you're going to be able to see them and get kills that you wouldn't on 4x3, but you might not be able to kill them as cleanly as if they were swinging you in the middle of the screen. You know what I mean? So it just depends on the situation and how you like playing and how it feels. And at the end of the day, guys, it's all personal preference in your play style. Some players prefer to play on 16x9 for its modern feel, while others want to stick on 4x3 for the familiarity. So it just comes down to what you want with your own game and how you feel about these aspect ratios. But like I said, changing your aspect ratio is very simple. Just go ahead and watch the video I made on this channel. I'll link it above so that you guys do not get lost, and it's simple to switch to it. So in conclusion, guys, the choice between 16x9 and 4x3 and CS2 is a matter of personal preference. Experiment with both of them and find which one suits your playstyle best. But remember, what works out for pros might not work out for you. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. We've posted a video every single day in 2023, and we're going to keep going strong. So I appreciate every single one of you and all the support you bring with your comments, your likes, your subscriptions, everything, guys. You're insane. So let's keep grinding, and I hope to see you at the top one day. Peace out.